Made it, safe and sound.
Yeah. The only other time I did a charter in the bush like this was in Zambia years ago. Here.
Well,
Yeah.
good. Lovely. I wish you all the best, man.
Thank you very much.
Camp is about 10-15 minutes away. Nick, you want to shoot off the shooting sticks, or are you quite happy off the bench? I'm happy off the bench just to make sure that it's...
well, for sure, just to make sure.
Yeah, we just got to make sure that it's in now.
Not me, you know. 'Cause, yeah, I do pretty good with the sticks, but you know, if it's very long, I usually have someone keep pushing his back elbow. I'm okay here, but just their elevation's always good, but you know. But,
Yeah, well, we'll just shoot it off the bench for now, just to make sure that it's
well, to make sure
100% straight.
Yeah, like you said, we're not going to be.
Now, when you get in on a buffalo, I mean, like, it's a completely different setup.
Oh, it's always different.
So you don't feel the recoil, you don't worry about anything.
This gun doesn't kick very much. It doesn't. I mean, I've had first time I went to Russia, I said I gotta have a big enough gun for these bears. But I'm probably now hunting on it again, so I want the cheapest one I can get this big. So I've had that gun 33 years. It's been to
how to use it.
It's been to Africa many times.
Oh, there you go.
They got all the bluing right here, in the barrel. So there ain't no bluing left there.
Yeah, I like a gun. Did you?
Yeah, it
Still
seems
stories to tell.
still seems to shoot well. Shot sights and everything else in my life. And
Okay.
changed the length of it a few times. Now I had a different pad on it, but
I carried one in a 416 for a couple of years.
416 is probably a really good caliber for here.
416 Remington Mac. Yeah, I was very happy with it. Elite solids.
Now that's what everybody's been telling me the last few hunts. You know that.
Yeah, they always say, be careful of the man with one gun. You bought one gun. You're at 1 o'clock, about half an inch. I'd like you to shoot another shot. And see what happens then. If we can put it in the same place, I'm happy with it if you're happy with it.
Gotta watch me looky.
Ah, there we go. That's how we want it. That's how we want it. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Cream of tomato soup, served with fresh grey lots. The main dish you're having pork chops barbecue, served with the lioness potatoes. And for vegetable, we're having mixed vegetables. Sorry, tonight we don't have dessert for dessert, but for the wines, we have the best wine from South Africa, both the white and red. And for the white, we have KWV Chardonnay and KWV Merlot. For the red, we have KWV Merlot. So that's your menu for tonight.
They didn't mean to really get you into
That
a
is?
situation.
Would you like some wine, or would you like a soda, or would you like water?
Yeah, I think I'll just leave it water.
Some water. When you get on the truck now, pull your magazine, and then just close the box. When we get off the truck to follow something, whatever, then you load it up as you are.
Ready.
Ready to go.
Let's do this.
Day one.
lot of tracks. Got tracks of 2 buffalo bulls that came in yesterday afternoon. So we're not going to follow them. We're going to carry on down and have a look at the other one.
Yeah, maybe a few days they'll come back and be a little fresher, you're thinking? Or
Yeah, we'll come back tomorrow and have a look again. If we don't pick up a track today that we can follow,
be
it's pretty fresh.
a little fresher maybe.
And maybe we find a wildebeest or something. There's a lot of animals drinking. There's a couple of hartebeests coming in from the top there. But it's a couple of females with youngsters. And a lot of sign of other animals as well. Zebra, wildebeest, impala, elephant coming in as well. So yeah, so I think we're not going to waste our time here. We're going to carry on down and have
Yeah,
a look.
that's right. Just look around and I get, you know, some of them zebras stand there a minute longer, you know, and you got a bait. So
Yeah, well, we'll get it sorted out.
yeah, you can kind of see what's going on in the neighborhood while we're doing this today.
Yeah, you've got to check on everything. I mean, if you think of it,
Get a
the
feeling.
last
Get a feeling.
3 days ago I was lost here.
Yeah.
Things have changed quite a bit, you know. Water holes dry up, get too muddy for animals to drink, so they come to this water because the spring runs all the time.
Oh,
And you work it from there.
yeah.
Wait for the
Yeah.
tractors to come in.
They don't have to drink every day, do they? All of them?
Yeah, they do.
They do.
There's water available, they'll drink every day. Do you have a scrap?
I do back, but I usually don't like them most of them do are. They catch on shit and everything.
Okay.
I just don't.
Sometimes you walk
If I'm
by
doing
the
mountains and stuff like that, yeah, I got one too.
bring it with you just in case we get a walk.
I'll throw it in the back.
You want him to carry your rifle for you? You'll carry it for you. Two bigger bulls. There were 2 big bulls together. The one had much longer horns than the one we're looking at now. I don't know where he went. I think he went to the left. I don't want to shoot that one because he's too small.
Yeah.
So he looks like a young bull as well. So we'll leave him. We'll see a lot of Liechtenstein hartebeest in the next couple of days. We'll get the bigger one. We'll wait. Bide our time. Patience. We'll get him.
No pressure on me.
Good shot there.
I've done the other one, but without that, I go sideways too much. You know?
Nzuri. You do, man. Sure.
Lazima. Come have a look.
Don't have a look. Well done. Remember I said to you the horns.
Uh-huh.
curl like this, and then they turn and they go back.
Yeah.
When you hunt in Liechtenstein's hartebeest, you always look at the bases to see how big they are. This guy got quite nice bases because they're quite close together. And then you you look at the piece that comes backward like that. It's a very nice Liechtenstein hartebeest. It's got long points on it. That's what you look for. That's why it's difficult if they stand looking at you all the time.
Sure.
You've got to wait for them to turn sideways so you can see. Because some of them, they wear their horns down and they're just small points like that. This is what you look for. He's very, very long. He's very, very long. Very nice Liechtenstein hartebeest. That's a very good shot.
I don't think I got one of these, but
No, you got
I
the
got a
cubs.
red and I got a red heart. You see, really dark red, big black horns, really big. I don't know who shot it, but I don't have any hartebeest. I think I've only got two, but I don't have one like this.
If you had have shot one of these, you would have shot one in Zambia or in Tanzania in the Sulu. That's the only two places. And in Mozambique, some places in
I can't remember the first time when I was in Tanzania up there. I got nothing.
No,
Oh,
up
the
there
horns
in the
are
north
like
in
these.
Maasai land, you only get the Coke's hartebeest, not
Okay.
the Liechtenstein.
All right. Well,
That's why I wanted to wait here. The problem is, you've got the damn lion hanging around here too. I'm going to build the blind at the back there and that little bit of a thicket in the middle.
yeah.
Hopefully, if we decide to shoot this leopard, we're going to come up the tree from this side, and where the boy is now, I want him to lean around that way and pull the meat this way up, so that he's
here.
giving us his
Yeah.
right-hand side.
Give you a
to look at.
better angle on the cat that way. Yeah, and you get a lot of sky there. Be good. lot of elephants here.
Oh, that's a lot of elephant park. Yeah, now they're getting clean water like that.
Yeah.
Instead of drinking this stuff that is dirty and full of pee and everything.
Yeah.
But it's nice to see that there's still a lot of elephants in the city. Now you might probably find that 98% of these elephants that came here are tusked. That's why there's so many elephants are surviving. That's
Yeah, excuse me. So let me explain to you what you're having tonight for the dinner. So you are going to start with the starter, and starter we are going to have cream of vegetable soup, served with the fresh naan bread. For the main dish you're having chicken curry, served with the rice, and for vegetable we have spinach. And for the beverage we have the wines, both red and white from South Africa. And for the hot beverage we are going to have tea or coffee. So that will be our menu for tonight. Right.
Thank you, John. Nearly got your wildebeest early in the morning.
I'm thinking this is getting pretty mushy here.
That looks like a good shot.
Down.
Down.
That was a good shot? That was, I think so.
Now the way you hit him, and he did this with the 375, if you hit them and they do that,
Yeah.
it's a good shot.
And then 458, he's been there, still there.
The 458, he wouldn't have got up again. Good stuff. What a good stop. Okay, we'll just give him 10 minutes. 10 minutes, and then we'll do a follow-up on him.
Yeah.
And then we'll take a walk in there.
Get out and then
The big thing is I don't want those other two bulls to be standing around and one of them charge us or something like that. We don't want to have to shoot another one unnecessarily right now, you know. Right. Just make sure you're loading and safety's on.
Yep.
Good. Yeah.
Him lying there?
Yeah, I see.
But his butt to us?
His butt's out there.
Just wait for the other bulls. We just got to be careful of the other bulls, the other two bulls. Sometimes these old dugger boys,
He's throwing down there.
you got to walk down this path slowly, and then we'll come in and have a look at him. Okay, just wait here. I'm going to walk in, I'm going to kick his butt, make sure he's dead.
Okay.
Okay, just watch.
Okay, good. Good job. Good job. Thank you. Nice. Everybody done a good job.
Yeah.
Come in and have a look. The perfect shot. Nick, absolute perfect shot. Congratulations, a beautiful old dugger boy.
Oh, he just got out of the mud, didn't he? You want me to get this unloaded yet, or you think the other ones are gone?
Yeah, the other ones are walking.
Sogea huko.
Hatari hapa hapo Fashiti.
Sio kumwambia kweli sasa.
You can unload.
Mzee huyo yuko
I'll
makini
keep
sana.
my gun loaded, not a problem. You can unload your one. That's a perfect buffalo hunt.
Oh yes.
Absolute
They don't
perfect
get-
shot, perfect buffalo hunt. Beautiful trophy,
Wow.
old bull.
This doesn't get any better, really. A little bit excited after.
Ingia barabarani huko ndani.
Yeah, he's a true dugger boy. The perfect shot. You couldn't have hit him any better. Nice worn down, worn, smooth,
Yeah,
old.
I don't have a nice score.
No, he's a beautiful old dugger boy. That's lovely. Perfect trophy. Perfect.
Well, this is perfect. Everything.
I'll take your hand again. That's a brilliant shot on a lovely old buffalo.
Yeah.
It's very, very good. It's
It
all
is
come
pretty
together so nicely so far this hunt. Now we just checked one of our leopard baits we put up yesterday. We were on our way up to check another one, and the road that we were driving has a pan with a little bit of water in it that's in a thicket, and we decided to walk in and have a look from about 3/4 of a mile away. And on the road coming in, there were a couple of buffalo tracks that followed the road, and it got all excited. I got all excited seeing the buffalo tracks and that, and I think Nick was excited as well, because I showed him the buffalo tracks and the dung, and we came in at an angle. The wind was right, everything was perfect, and at first we didn't see any buffalo at the water, and as we moved around a small thicket, there were 3 dugger boys, and this one happened to be actually completely covered in mud. He had been bathing and he was busy hooking his horns in the mud and moving, and we picked up the movement, and we were able to move forward with the thicket between us and the buffalo. We came out from the side because the buffalo was looking away from us, standing broadside, and I put the shooting sticks up. Nick came up onto the shooting sticks, said to him, take it on the shoulder, and they put in a good shot, 375 H&H on the shoulder, 300 grain trophy bonded. The buffalo stumbled. You could see the mark on where the mud had fallen off, where the bullet hit him. And he lurched forward and he stumbled again and he got his feet and he turned to run away, and Nick put in a second shot. I didn't worry about putting in a shot because I could see the first shot was good. The buffalo disappeared into the brush and he ran about 45-50 yards. We found him stone dead, lying on his side with the other two bulls that were with him in close attendance. We waited for them to move off, and then we came in and made sure that the buffalo was dead, and he was lying there dead. And I must say, Nick, is a great shot. You can say this is a one-shot kill with the 375. That bullet of yours went straight into the boiler room in the magic triangle. Wonderful. Thank you very much. You make my work very easy.
Well, all I can say is it's a real good team here. Everything we've done has been really well. You know, it's like my 9th safari, and I've never hunted with better people. And they're really well organized, and we knew that these Douglas boys had been hanging in the area, and he'd been talking about trying to check this area periodically, see if we'd get lucky and find him, which we did. And they spotted some movement when he was hooking his horns in the mud. So then we made a nice careful stalk up the side, and he moved the sticks at the last minute. He'd seen the movement, but he didn't quite figure it out, which gave me plenty of time to make the shot. Shot, you couldn't ask better. I mean, he's right perfectly broadside at 45-50 yards. Perfectly solid on the sticks. And he supported my elbow a little bit there to make sure he wasn't wiggling around. And here he is, and now we get him cut up, and we got lots of leopard bait to play with now. I thank everybody. And it's been a great team effort, so we'll let these guys get it to work.
Great stuff. It's good to hunt with a guy that knows how to shoot a rifle. But that's 100% of the energy of this bullet expended in that animal. And you could see when you hit him how he stumbled. I mean, he stumbled with a 375 bullet. So you can imagine if you had had your 458 lot, he most probably would have stayed down much longer and given you a chance to hit him a second time while he was down there. And a shot like that, I don't think he would have moved. He would have stayed right there where he was.
So we are now putting up our fourth bait to see if we can't lure in a leopard into the bay. Still got some hartebeest that we shot yesterday, and then after putting up this bait, we're going to have a look at the other two baits that we put up yesterday.
Looks like we could have had something eating.
So here we are.
Well, what do you think of that? Didn't eat too much, but...
Well, we're gonna whip out the camera there now. We're gonna see what we find on the screen.
We'll know pretty soon.
Let's see what came in.
Okay, let's go check the next one. The next one, everybody's got a good feeling about. Good line track, good lever track. Let's see what's going to happen there. Ready, sir?
Ready?
You can head on out. I mean, this one we had quite a few animals coming on.
Nakula shushu. Nakula shushu tu.
Honey badger, civet, genet, hyena, everything except what we're looking for. That's good.
So here we are busy setting up a fourth bait using some of the buffalo shoulder that we shot earlier this morning. Clint said that this is an area where before he's got a lot of leopard eating on bait, but unfortunately he never had a trail cam here to see the quality of the leopard. So we're going to try and get one on film this time. Bait's going to be hanging there somewhere, maybe in that tree there. That's where we're going to pull the blind, just depending on if the leopard comes in or not. We've already checked all of our other baits we had put up yesterday. Unfortunately, nothing had come in, but we're still hopeful. We've still got plenty of time, and bait's only been in the tree for a day. So let's see what tomorrow will bring.
Makes you wonder where it came to be there.
Probably a cow or young bull. More than likely a cow. Very thin. Yeah, I would say I would comfortably take that with a client because I don't think that line is over 8 years old. Definitely over 8 years old. I'd put him at about 9, 10 years old. That is the type of mane that you're going to shoot in this area. That's the type of mane that I've shot when I've shot lion here before. If you look at his body, it's a big body there.
That's a big lion.
Yeah.
Good morning. same one we had yesterday that had some action with the civets and the jennets and the honey badgers. As you can see, it's been eaten quite nicely. But when we had a check at the camera, it was the jennet and the civets that were back again. So Nick, you ready for another day of checking the baits?
Yeah, get the bait, walk it.
Oh, well.
Just check our baits to see they're not rotting.
Sounds like we've got it all figured out. So what are we thinking?
No, not leopard. Just the same old civet and jennet and honey badger and the usual stuff that's been coming in. That's why I took the camera down. And put it on something where there's a little bit more action and then we might have a leopard coming in.
Thumbs up from Nick. Looks like he approves.
You like water?
No, just give me a 0 or Sprite.
Okay, you're gonna have to talk louder.
Okay.
What would you like?
Give me a beer. I didn't say that before.
So we're just driving up to our third bait for the morning. This is a bait we put up 2 days ago in an area where Nick PH had shot a leopard just before us. So we're very hopeful that there will be another leopard coming in. Well, looks like we were unsuccessful on this bait. Nothing coming in just yet. So, give it another day. So, bait 4 here for the day. It looks like there might be something happening here. Let's go have a look. So, bait 4 today. This is actually the first bait we put up a few days back, and it looks like finally we've got some hit here. Something definitely got onto that bait. So now we just got to check the camera and see what it is. Luckily our camera was positioned perfectly at the base of the tree, so it would be easily to see what got onto the tree. Moment of truth. Cows. Quite a busy watering hole here for the day.
We've got a leopard coming in on bait. I fed last night and he ate nearly everything. So I think what we got to do, we've got to go out and we've got to shoot the first animal that we basically come across that's a good looking trophy for you, as well as we can use as a bait. We need to put a new bait up here, we need to do a new drag. The leopard walked off into the thicket, so he's obviously going to rest up in the thicket. There's water. He'll come back and he'll have a look at this bait a little bit later on, I suppose. And we'll set the camera and everything up again. Let's see what he does, see what time he comes in again this evening. And then tomorrow we build the blind, and if he's still coming in at the right time, we'll whack it. Let's see what happens. But he's got a very good track, so I'm very happy, very happy.
Happy all the time.
The rest is up to you.
Well, we're not quite that far yet.
So there you go.
But that's a good sign.
Yeah, good start to the morning.
Takes a few days, huh? Takes a few days for them to find it, you know?
Yeah. But now the excitement starts building up again. Now
Yeah.
now we're getting close. Now we can see the results of all our hard work for the past 3 days.
Yeah. I like the way he likes to put the pressure on you. And now it's up to you.
Ran away.
What they like to do best.
Not Impala Day today, is it? That was a good shot from where you took it, I tell you what, that was a good shot.
It wasn't the most comfortable position.
You know you ain't got any time. Fuck around.
Good leopard.
hyena tracks. And he said he saw one in the back that looked like it was a leopard track. We'll go and check the back.
So here we are back at the bait. We had set up again yesterday that I had the hit on the leopard. Came in again today to have a look at it. But unfortunately, looks like we only attracted some hyena again last night. No leopard came into this bait yesterday. So we're assuming that maybe he's still full from eating a whole hartebeest leg. So we're gonna give it another day. Pop in again tomorrow to see what it looks like. Hopefully he comes back.
Got away from us again. It's a different two, not the same two.
Yeah.
Well, at least we know that they're very active in the area.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll go back. Let's head back to camp and have some lunch. Rotate is the one in the middle. Rotate is the one on the end. And then this is the cameraman's tank up behind. nice old dugger boy. Lone bull.
Perfect. Again, that's what we wanted to have happen. You just keep your shooter on his feet. I was walking real fast in that thick grass, you know.
Okay.
I don't pick my feet up.
I just heard this thing go down behind me and I turned around and I saw you lying on the floor. Okay, let's go forward. Come on my left hand side. Come on my left hand side. Okay, let's go forward slowly towards him.
Lots of adrenaline there.
Well done. Congratulations, you've got it.
We came through what we call no man's land, where there's no water and all the grass has been burnt. There's nothing really living up there, and we came in down behind a spring, a natural spring. We parked the vehicle and we walked in, the tractor's in front and everything, and we had the wind coming from our right blowing across to our left, setting sun on our left hand side. We walked in and we saw a lone dugger boy, old buffalo bull, coming down to have a drink at the spring in the late afternoon. We were able to sneak up. After Jim did a ninja roll back onto his feet, we sneaked in and got him up on the shooting sticks, and the buffalo didn't give us a shot for quite a while. And then when he walked out, he turned broadside. Jim put on a good shot just behind the shoulder, angling forward, and the bull ran out, stopped, turned broadside. We gave him another shot and he stumbled, fell down, got up again. We gave him another shot, all with a 375 H&H, and here we are with a beautiful old buffalo bull that was walking alone, the Dugger Boy Deluxe. Well done, Jim. Well done, Nick. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Very, very good.
It's glad to have him down, and now we have bait and some gut piles and stuff to work on our leopard a little more. And I want to thank everybody for doing such a good job picking me up as I fell to the ground. There's some video on that. It's probably special. But anyway, here he is, and we're back on the leopards. So let these guys get him up. It's getting dark. Thank you again.
So we've decided to put up a bait here. We just did a drag around the lake now, and then let's see if we get lucky.
How many baits we got up?
About 12.
Well, we got a lot of baits up, and just wait catch one to feed them. So maybe tomorrow we will give them some time today to find the bait. Getting interesting, but at least we're seeing a lot of game every day.
Dinner is ready, gentlemen. That's on deck.
So we've arrived to our second bait check for the morning. This is one of the ones we put up yesterday. The guys yesterday mentioned we should put one on this tree over here because they see a lot of leopard tracks in the road walking up and down because there's a big watering hole just on the other side of that tree over there. So they mentioned last night or yesterday afternoon that we should put a bait up in this tree. So following the expert's advice, we did that, and lo and behold, today we see already after the bait has only been in the tree for a day, it has been taken already by a leopard. So we've decided we're going to build a blind or start on the blind construction immediately, and then this afternoon we'll come and have a sit in the blind to see if it comes in. So Nick, how do we feel?
Well, it's a nice track. Get it right away. Good. Like you said, he didn't eat a lot. He'll be back. It's his twin.
So we've come here to one of our previous baits that we had rather high hopes for. As you can see, there's already a blind that was built here previously. But now, because the bait has not provided us with any good leads on leopards, we've decided what we're going to do is we're going to dismantle this blind so we can use the grass again at one of the other baits, and then it'll just save us a lot of time in terms of we don't need to gather any grass to build another blind. So we're going to take this blind apart, ship all the materials to the other bait site, and then set up the blind right there.
And I'll be sitting here, and Barry will be sitting there, and if it's a decent leopard and a good sized leopard, I'll show you the thumbs up, you can shoot it. If not, I'll do this, or if I do this, just wait. We normally give him about 15 minutes to relax, because when he comes in on the floor, he's always looking around, because when he's on the floor, there's hyena and there could be lion or anything around, so he has to be wide awake. Once he's jumped in a tree, he'll relax a little bit, but he will still look around.
Oh yeah.
And then once he starts eating, he might take a couple of mouthfuls and look around. Yeah. Otherwise he'll relax and he'll really get into his mouth. Yeah, and you whack him. But that's how big your kill area is.
picture that no matter how he's sort of moving. If that's through his. We're heading out. We're going to go and check a bait that we didn't check yesterday. Got a camera up there and we'll have a look at that. See if anything's feeding there. We'll go down and do the usual when you leopard hunt. Just go from bait to bait and check. We got cameras out. It's going to be interesting to see what time that male leopard came in last night, where we built the blind and where we sat. So yeah, we just having a good day in the bush.
Sounds like a plan.
Good. Right.
Trying to find a track, see what size, huh?
Yeah, I'm assuming they're looking for the tracks to see if it had a drink after it ate.
The same one that fed you last time, it's that female.
Yeah, found a track down there. It's tricky.
Yeah, they found the track up here. Inside, there's nothing wrong with that buffalo.
No, I mean
Nothing
it's
wrong with that meat. It's just a matter of getting it open so you can feed on it, because he'll eat the soft stuff before he eats the buffalo.
Yeah.
He'll do that stuff. So
yeah, that's why I took the impala first.
he knows that buffalo is there, so he's going to come back again. I just wonder. It smells good as well.
So here we are back at the bait of the blind we sat in last night. We just checked the camera and see that the leopard came in for the first time maybe about 20 minutes after we had left last night. He had come in quite a couple of times and he'd taken a nice chunk out of the buffalo leg there. So what we've decided to do is we're gonna hang up another piece of buffalo leg so that there's more than enough for him to come and eat. And we've also decided to change our trail camera position so we can try and get a better angle on him, because we keep getting motion shots of him jumping into the tree. He doesn't stick around to the bottom of the tree so the camera can pick him up nicely. So we're going to reposition our camera right onto the bait itself, and then hopefully we're going to get him then while he's actually feeding on the bait itself. And we're definitely gonna come and sit here again tonight, and hopefully we get lucky tonight. Well, here we go, early morning. It is now just after 3 in the morning. We're on our way to the blind to try and be in the blind before the leopard finishes his last meal for the morning. So yeah, let's see how it goes.
Facing almost like that, quartering away from us, more than quartering away from us.
Yes, so we can get a perfect silhouette against the sky. Just think I was light enough to show. Yeah, there was just... Say that again. Just think it was light enough light to show. Yeah, he's gonna have to look at him. He came in late and he left a little bit later than what he did before. So he must probably come in a little bit earlier this evening because he came in earlier yesterday. So I think we'll see tonight what happens. You ready?
I'm always ready.
I like that.
So this is now our second morning after sitting in the blind early in the mornings. We've repositioned the bait now on stretching out onto one of these limbs here, hoping that this will give us a little bit more of a silhouette of the cat in the little bit of light that we do get, because the cat keeps coming in when it's still rather dark. So we're hoping if we put the bait out on this limb here, it'll give us the opportunity of a little bit more of a better silhouette. Unfortunately, this cat is a little bit smarter than what we are. We are trying everything we can now to try and outsmart this cat.
one chair in there for you. Barry and I are going to sit on the floor.
Poor fuckers.
We've got a couple of places where you can put your gun through. Cut this here. We're just going to get the vehicle around and cut those ones there. Then when he climbs up on and he starts feeding, we're about to whack him off of there. The only thing is we don't have a 100% silhouette behind.
Pretty good though.
This guy comes in during the day, so he came in during when it was light, so we just wait and see.
And they're shooting almost level.
Yeah, almost level, yeah.
What you think?
Well, I think we're doing something different, something new. This cat is supposed to be coming in earlier, which we need. The other one just a night owl, that's for sure. Maybe this guy, if he comes in and hits this tonight, maybe tomorrow, I'll get a whack at him. We'll see what time he comes around. Another nice bright spray morning. It's 3 o'clock. Wake up call. Blind. Dogs running all over the place, chasing cats. What a nice day in it.
So this is what Ocam looks like after it's been given a love bite by a female leopard.
Down. Yes. Okay, watch him, watch him. Watch him.
You go.
Watch him. Well done. Well done. Well done. Just watch him.
Hey, great. Oh.
Lunchtime cat. Wow, wonderful.
Oh, the beer's gonna be sweet tonight.
Oh, you might see another side of me tonight. I see that fucking round head and I'm like, you got shit. You were right. It's time for some more. Right, didn't work. I'm gonna shoot this.
I tell you.
How sweet it is, huh?
Kagate jadi. Sabi babu.
You're so right.
Good shot.
I can see.
Good shot, Mr. Nick. Good.
Man. Gee, thank you. Pleasure.
It's been a hard hunt for us.
Yeah,
He's a decent size, very, very nice cat.
yeah, I mean, he just.
For Salu,
I'm happy.
this is a decent cat. Look at the size of his track. Look.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's not a young cat either. Look at his teeth.
Oh, yeah,
See, I've worn the
He's
tips off already.
he's not young. He's getting
Very
wore
nice.
down.
Very nice.
Sweet.
Well, we had this cat come in yesterday. We got him on camera. He came in. We drove away from putting up the bait at 12:46, and the cat came in at 13:13, which is just 1:15. So today we were looking for more meat to put up. We ran out of time before we could find something, so we took a gamble, and we came back and sat in the blind. We put the blind up yesterday, so the cat knew it was there. We took a gamble, got in the blind at just after 12, and sitting in the blind, and there's an Egyptian goose on this little waterhole here with babies, and we'd been in the blind for about 45 minutes, and the Egyptian goose mother started to make a noise to say there's a warning in that, and I was sitting with my eyes closed at the back of the blind, and Nick saw the cat come in and sit at the bottom of the tree, and he told Barry, and Barry struck my leg, and we looked at the cat, and it jumped in the tree and it sat there, and I said to Nick, I said to him, shoot it. And Barry said to Nick, wait, we've got to get the camera up. And the cat walked forward and grabbed the bait and started to chew on it, and I told Nick to shoot it again. And I was watching it through my binoculars, and next minute there was a bang, and the cat rolled out of the tree and hit the floor. It's stone dead. It didn't take a step, didn't even wag its tail or move a leg or anything like that. And this is my first cat I've ever shot at lunchtime. Normally shoot them early morning and late afternoon. And I've had a fantastic hunt with Nick. I've really enjoyed it. He's a bloody good shot, knows how to handle his weapon, and I'll hunt with him anything, anytime, anywhere. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it was quite an experience. I've been trying to get a nice male for, I don't know, probably 20 years, but hard. I think we tried to get one over bait. Maybe this is the fifth hunt. We had all kinds of different things happen. We got drug off with a bunch of bees one time when the time came in. We had little ones, all kinds of things happened. But anyway, it was a good choice yesterday. We come in, we see the thing had been hit. We went back for lunch, and Barry says, geez, he just come right behind us. And so, the other cat we've been after so hard, he just comes in too late all the time. He come in the morning too early a couple of times, he just wouldn't come in. But this guy come in the middle of the day, so they said, well, why not take a try? So yesterday, like Glenn said, they put the blind up, and we crammed in there. And these guys had to sit on the dirt. And I fortunately got the chair, which was nice, and it's actually quite comfortable. And it was a perfect setup with the limb, the way they chose and set the bait on there. And it was nearly level. The blind was on a hill over there, and it was nearly a flat shot across there. And he was so hungry, he looked a little bit, but once he got committed to that bait, he just was after that bait. So I had plenty of time to let Barry get his camera up and then Clint said shoot, so all I'd do is squeeze the trigger and he'd drop like a rocket. So anyway, finally got my time and probably my last safari, but it's been a long time wanting to get a decent time. And he's an old guy, his ears are chewed up, his teeth are down, and you know, when it says for the slow, this is a very nice leopard. I'm happy with him. We don't have to get up at 3 o'clock now, and that'll be good. So, but you know, we're right down. We only got a couple days before it flies, so we were getting a little tight around here, and we're looking for some fresh meat this afternoon. Of course, when you need it, you can't find it. We drove all over, couldn't find anything hardly. It was ridiculous. And at least that pressure's off, and we can relax now and enjoy ourselves a little bit for a change. Not be such a heckler. I want to thank Clint and his crew. I want to thank Barry. He's been very good help with spotting game, and then his knowledge, as he's a PH in South Africa, and both these guys grew up in the hunting industry, so I couldn't ask for a better crew here, and we got it done. So, very happy guy.
Cheers, good sir. Congratulations on a beautiful leopard.
Yeah, I think so.
Well done.
A lot of work, but
Worth it at
nice,
the end.
worth it. When it happens fast.
That was a good one. Really good, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's really good. Cheers, Barry.
Thank you for everything, guys.
Thanks for choosing us to do your hunt. It was really good.
Hey, it's cooler than the tent.
So, Clint,
Anyway,
what are they doing over here
a
now?
little bit of breeze and
Decorating the vehicle to shoot a leopard, and shoot a lion, and that is a big celebration. So they decorate the vehicle and everything when we drive into camp.
Huh.
When we're a little way away from camp, Nick's gonna have to fire a shot just to let the guys in camp know that we've been successful in our hunt, and we will dress him up.
Huh.
We dress him up, and he's got to hold the branch like this, and everybody sings on the vehicle, and everybody in the camp runs out singing and everything. Big celebration tonight, and then in the mess tonight for dinner, they'll make you a special cake with your name on it, and leopard, chewy, and everything, and the whole camp will come and dance around the mess and everything for you.
nice.
Should adopt Nick as our grandfather, don't you think?
I agree, without a doubt.
I gotta drop my pants or what?
The crushing.
Twende. Twende.
Do you feel like a conqueror?
Well, I don't know quite what to think. had something a little bit like that when I shot my line, but these guys are really enthusiastic about it. I mean, they're really into it. They're happy. Yeah, it's been a great hunt. You know, it always is when it all comes together, but it would have been a great hunt if we wouldn't have got one. Buffalo hunting was good, everything was good. We had a lot of fun. Sometimes, you know, I'll be turning 75 next week, and this is my last fire most likely, and couldn't have been any better, that's for sure. Always wanted to get a leopard wild. Failed a few times, but I was really glad this come together, and we did it all the right way. Worked very hard, lost a lot of sleep, but that's what it takes. You know, when you do it out in the wild like this, there's no real easy ways. It's easy when it happens, but there's always a lot leads up to it.
Only measurement that I have to take on it right now. And then when it's been skinned and cleaned and everything, then I'll measure the skull.
Yeah. They
It's
make
all
you measure.
for record and that goes.
Yeah, you have to measure the nose, the tail, and shit like that.
It goes into the head office, the Sulu head office, and they put it all on a map of the Sulu to where the leopard was shot and everything like that. In the old days, we used to have to take a sample of skin, which we used to cut from the inside. And they used to send that in, and they used to do DNA testing on the lion and the leopard.
Huh.
And then they stopped on the leopard because the leopard population is so big that they're not interbreeding. They were scared that the cats would be interbreeding.
Sure.
The lion in a certain area there was a bit, but that's surrounded by big rivers and they weren't crossing the big rivers. But that seems to have, they seem to have that all. And then on the lion, they take a back tooth out.
Oh yeah.
And then it gets sent to a lady in South Africa and she cuts the tooth in half and she ages that cat. But on leopard, they don't. I mean, this is a old leopard. This is not a problem, this guy.
Turn white or change your color? Or is there more when they're younger? Or
No.
pretty much just like that
No.
always?
No, they don't. I wouldn't say they shrink. A leopard never die of old age. They get eaten by hyena. Everything in the bush gets eaten by hyenas.
I was referring to this tail turning white. I didn't know when they were young if more of it was white or when they got old or white left, or it just stays the same.
Tracks of the hyena there that came to try and catch it. Tracks of hyena came to try and get it in the mud, but the hyena was sinking in, so he got scared and he left it. Chewy. Leopard, not hyena. Leopard tried to get it, but was sinking in the mud, so it left it alone.
Leopard is down, buffalo is down, everything is done. Now comes the other part of the hunt, where we need to go to all of our baits that we had set for the leopards and drop them out of the trees, so that we don't keep the baits hanging in the trees, rotting away. So we're going to drop this bait right here, and after doing an accounting of all the baits, all the work that we've put in through over the past 13 days, we have a total of 10 baits at one stage in circulation for leopard. And this is now the other part of the work, is having to drop them down so that they can not rot in the trees, so we can use the trees or the locations for baits in the future, but we can also feed the hyenas through this way, where they've been coming in night after night looking at the bait hanging in the trees, but they could never get to it. So now we'll start dropping the baits. We'll just leave them in the bush, obviously remove the rope and everything that we used to tie them in the tree, and then leave them for the hyenas. So that way that basically everybody gets a piece of the action. trusty blind. Nick just said to me, never really liked this blind from the first get-go. So we've just removed our very last bait, and we will be heading back to camp right now. And yeah, that would be the end of our leopard hunt. Very, very good way, very, very satisfying way to end our safari. There we go.
Got to be nasty.
That's the last one.
Well, we just finished taking down all our baits, picking up our chairs from our blind, and once we're done hunting, we got another day. We'll do mostly paperwork and get packed and so on and so forth. And we'll go. This is always nice when you come in when it's hot. They give you a cold one out of the freezer, and if it's cold, they give you a. So it's pretty nice. Real good safari so far. Not to be any more perfect. So we're just gonna take it easy today and catch up on things. Get prepared to leave. Talk about one wrap up probably tomorrow. Be good.
Bado hatujaona. Hapa tuondoki mpaka kieleweke. Hapa tuondoki mpaka kieleweke. Leta soda tunywe mpaka kieleweke. Hapa tuondoki mpaka kieleweke. Wewe Kirinti, hapa tuondoki mpaka kieleweke. Leta vinywaji.
We're out of here. And the perfect safari, basically, and we're on our way to catch the charter. Spend the afternoon and evening at Seacliff Hotel, because my plane doesn't leave till 11 tonight. So that'll be relaxing, and I can catch up on stuff with the odd cell surfers. Not much else to say we haven't already said, I guess. It's been very good safari, very successful, and everything went as good as it could possibly go. And never been on one so nice, I guess. I don't know how to say it. Great team effort, and all the people are good. Good sense of humor, and a lot of fun as well as good hunting. So can't say much else.
Wish you all the best. Have a good journey.
Thank you.
Sir, good hunting. It was an absolute pleasure.
Yeah.
I'll do it anytime. And take care, and I'll hopefully see you in the States.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a hug.
Be sure and let me know what you're doing.
I will do. I will do. I've got your email and stuff.
Chicago is only a 4-hour drive from us. So, whatever reason you end up in Chicago, I'll see if
Thank you very much. You have a safe flight. Take it easy.
Thank you very much for everything.
contact.
Most definitely. Have a good travel back home, sir.
Get going.
Okay, Nick.
Everything's fine.
See you next year.
Salamat.
I'll see you in the States.
Salamat.